morning. I am just making sure, there we go, that the Wi-Fi connectivity was okay. And I'm just going to have a sip of tea. Oh, fogging up my glasses. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Wednesday. I am Michelle House from Rich Living, and welcome to High Vibes at 5:55. I can see you starting to come in now. Awesome. I don't know why. It's been a bit funny with people arriving. There seems to have been a longer delay at the start of the videos this week and last week. It's really strange. So, good morning to you. Thank you for joining. Let me know where you're from. I know I can see some regular faces that I see all the time. Thank you. Nice to see you. Michelle from the UK. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Oh, and Jenna from the UK. Good evening to you. Good evening to you as well. Okay, so we've only got a couple this morning. Oh, sleepy Wednesday. That's okay. What I'm wanting to do today is actually create something that will be taking over into the Rich Living Room after today's little high vibes. And that is, we were doing hashtags a couple of weeks ago about the topic that we were talking about. What I want to create now is particular hashtags for particular days. It kind of gave me a really good idea of where people are at and how we can keep supporting each other inside the Rich Living Room. So what I'm going to be calling today is Wealthy Wednesday. Ta-da! Wealthy Wednesday, people. Today is Wealthy Wednesday, I do declare, for the Rich Living Revolutionaries. And I thought that we could all go over into the Rich Living Room. We can do it here as well while you're talking to me. That's no problem at all. But having a Wealthy Wednesday where we are popping something in the Rich Living Room that is helping us that day get aligned with our wealthy mindset, or our wealthy practical tasks that need to be done today, or our wealthy intentions and desires and dreams. So for those of you that have been working with me for some time, and I'm looking at you all there, a lot of you, you know, Rich Living and having prosperity and abundance needs these three areas of our life to be, I just turning my circle around there, needs these three areas to be operating so that we have the momentum to continue to attract the prosperity and the abundance. So we need to be really cool and on track of our practical stuff in relation to money. We also need to have our emotions, you know, lined up, clearing, in check, removing blocks, doing that all the time. And we also need to be connecting to our desires and our intentions for our life. So we need those, this way, we need those three. We need those three to be working in harmony to keep the momentum of the prosperity and the abundance in flow. Does that make sense? So, Wealthy Wednesday, let's kick it off, middle of the week. No Monday stuff here happening here. Any day is a good day to start, right? So, Wealthy Wednesday. Jump over into the Rich Living Room at some point today, and I want you to firstly, you know, maybe even think about, what's she doing calling it Wealthy Wednesday? That's making me feel a bit nervous and uneasy. Excellent. There's some mindset and emotional stuff that you can have a look at there. And, you know, the people that are in the Rich Living Room, lots of people have worked with me, lots of people haven't, but there's so much information from all of us out there about how we can start to be okay with the word wealthy, start to be okay with the word rich, be okay with the word luxury. So if that's something that you're working on, or something that's come up for you just by me saying Wealthy Wednesday, that's a great thing for you to get started on. Don't you agree? So Wealthy Wednesday, oh my God, that word wealthy makes me think of things that you may have grown up with, like money is the root of all evil, nothing good comes out of people with lots of money, greed, money is greedy, only you've got to work your ass off to be wealthy. You know, all of those limiting beliefs, they need to come out for you to be a magnet for the abundance and the prosperity, right? So that's a great place to start. Maybe your Wealthy Wednesday is going to be more about something practical today. Maybe you've got something that's playing on your mind. I know for me, I have one that's just flown in right there that I'm going to sort out today. So maybe there's one practical thing that you need to address today. Hashtag Wealthy Wednesday. Finally, I'm going to make that call, or I'm going to sort that out, or I'm going to organize that payment plan, or I'm going to create my savings account, or do a new phone plan, get a new phone plan underway. Whatever it is, a practical thing, you need to get that out of the way so that you can start being a magnet for prosperity and abundance. Because the more that we stop doing what needs to be done, the more that we're not allowing the good stuff to come in, right? You all know that. You're all with me on that. So let's take Wealthy Wednesday as the day that we do one thing. And I'm not saying sit down and write a massive list of all of the things you've got to do in relation to wealthy. We've got lots of Wednesdays. I'm asking that you pick one. It could be negotiating a different pay rate. It could be increasing your charge rate if you have your own business, or increasing some sales. I've got a great story of, I actually don't know all the details, so please excuse me about the details, but Jonathan's cousin, who may or may not be watching, they have an egg farm down in Victoria called Green Eggs. I love it. Beautiful chicken farm where they look after their chookies and they give them lots of love. Everybody knows how much I love chickens, right? But they did a slight increase on I think this is right. So they did a 0.06, and this isn't just this business, by the way. This is actually what businesses do. A slight increase on the wholesale, which actually didn't affect the retail too much at all, but it generated a huge amount of income for the producer. So that's something that you could look at if you are in sales, if you are in retail sales. Maybe there's something that you sell a lot of. You could do a slight increase. These are all things that you can start investigating. So maybe today for Wealthy Wednesday, I'm going to go and read an article about something to do with increasing my prices. I'm going to go and look at some affirmations. Oh, by the way, has everybody got my Affirming Statements poster? Not sure if you've got the link to that one, Robin, but the Affirming Statements poster, for those in the Academy, it's under the Resources tab. Those of you that aren't in the Academy, let me see how I can share that in the Rich Living Room for you today. Maybe there's something, has anybody got something that they'd like to share right now that's come off into their mind straight away that they're going to do today for Wealthy Wednesday? What's some other things you can do for Wealthy Wednesday? Let me see. Maybe it's having a conversation with your partner about money. Maybe today's the day that you have Wealthy Wednesday where you get all of the stuff sorted and you do an analysis of all the bills that have to be paid, and then you compare and do a thing about all the money that's in the bank. And tonight's the night that you sit down, you have a glass of wine or a cup of tea, wherever you are, and you start to have that very first conversation about money. You might need to set up some boundaries around that. So things like, okay, let's try this. This is what I always say to my children. We are going to try this new schedule. It is not set in stone. So I never give them a schedule for the term for their schoolwork. I give them a schedule for the week, and I go, okay, let's look at that and let's see if it works and what works and what didn't work. So when you're going into a conversation with your partner, let's have a go at this. We know that we need to be talking about money. We know that that's something that you get a bit angry with and I get a bit angry with, and we haven't quite got those communication lines set up yet. I've got a great way for us to get started. How about this? Wealthy Wednesday, I'll bring this information, you bring that information, and our agreement is that I get to speak without a judgment or an opinion from you, and you get to speak without a judgment or an opinion from me. So you're just listening. Remember that active listening, really being active about listening to what the person's saying. I talked about this yesterday. Not having the words come out of their mouth and on the way over there you start making them mean something. Just listen. Just receive the information. Awesome. All right. So Wealthy Wednesday. Hashtag Wealthy Wednesday. Robin, if you wouldn't mind getting that over into the Rich Living, getting that started for me over in the Rich Living Room. And if anybody has any ideas for other hashtag days that they would like to see in the Rich Living Room, can you let me know? We've got nearly 3,500 people, I think 3,600 people in there now. So there's a great amount of energy, there's a great amount of learning, there's a great amount of knowledge in there. and sharing. So what is it that you guys would like to see that rich living room become? Okay, awesome. I'm just going to see Simone's making a comment saying that's a great idea, something I need to do with my husband. Awesome. Simone, you're in the Rich Living Academy. I've responded to your message today, and there is also coming, and I've responded about a new program that's going into the Academy about your question, and there is also another new program coming into the Academy about communicating with your partner. So you'll be loving that in there. Michelle, I'm going to talk to my daughter about the fact that I'm stopping her pocket money. I kept it up whilst she was at uni, but she's home now, has a part-time job and is looking for a full-time job. We did discuss it while she was at uni, and she said okay to stop it, but I kept sending them money. Awesome. Can you copy and paste that into the hashtag that Robin creates over there? Oh, okay. All right. Robin's just sending me a message. She can't find the link for the affirmations. I'll share that. Yes, so Michelle and Simone, maybe if you could cut and paste over in the Rich Living Room and just let people know, or let everybody know, because you know what, by you saying something I need to do with my husband is talk about money, there'll be hundreds of other people that go in there that see that and go, ooh, I think I need to talk to my husband today. That is you inspiring awareness in someone else. And that's such a beautiful thing. You know, I inspired awareness in you, and then you pass it on and you inspire the awareness in someone else. So jump over there, share. What are you going to be doing for Wealthy Wednesday? I'm not going to talk about it on here every Wednesday. I'll give you a reminder that that's what's happening. But I just wanted to set it up for today so that you know that that's a place where you can go and share and let us know. Oh, and the other thing is, let us know your intentions. I've left it upstairs. Great way to keep yourself in an abundant and prosperity mindset is to be looking at things that would bring that feeling to you. So for me, it's travel. Anything about travel, I feel abundant. You know, that's what I want in my life. I want lots of travel. So I have a subscription, or I'm on a mailing list for, I think it's called Travel Inspirations. It's this beautiful magazine that comes out every quarter. It's a beautiful magazine from all of these beautiful locations all around the world, but you would never know existed. So I look at those and they give me such a beautiful high vibrational feeling about being abundant and being prosperous. So maybe you could do something like that. Maybe it's not, but that's free. It's not a new thing that I'm adding as a subscription. Don't go spending money. You don't have to spend money. Jump on the internet and go, you know what, today's the day I'm going to look at all the things that I would like to have in my life over the next year and go print them off. Or, something like that. Thankful Thursday. So Robin's got Thankful Thursday for tomorrow. That's great. Awesome. All right. Okay, guys, go have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow for Thankful Thursday. See you guys. Have a great day.